Hi everybody, here is Traveler's Toolkit. Life gets loud, your phone's blowing up, emails are flying, the city's buzzing 24/7. Sometimes you just need to hit the mute button on all that noise, right? Looking for a peaceful escape? Discover the 10 most interesting retreats in the USA. We found those corners of the country where you can actually hear yourself think. These are places where you can reconnect with nature, with yourself, or just find some serious quiet time. We've scoured the map and narrowed it down to 10 absolute gems. We're about to share my ultimate list. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Traveler's Toolkit for more travel inspiration. Let's go find some peace. First up, we're heading to Sedona, Arizona. The moment you drive in and those massive red rock formations just explode into view, you know you're somewhere special. There's an energy here, a palpable vibe that everyone talks about. They say it's the vortexes, these concentrated spots of spiritual energy. It's wild. These vortex sites like Bell Rock or Cathedral Rock, they're not just tourist traps. People come from all over the world for this. The hikes around these areas are absolutely breathtaking. It's a place that invites introspection, healing, and a deep connection with the natural world. Next, let's swap the desert for the coast. We're heading to the Outer Banks, North Carolina, or OBX as the locals call it. This place is a string of barrier islands, and it's got this raw, windswept beauty that's just captivating. It's not your typical crowded beach destination. Here it's all about vast, quiet beaches, historic charm, and a deep sense of coastal serenity. One of the most magical things about the Outer Banks, the wild horses. The Outer Banks are steeped in history, from pirates to the Wright brothers' first flight. The sound of the waves, the salty air, the feeling of sand between your toes, it's the simplest, most effective therapy. Alright, let's shift gears and head north, to a place that's like a cozy Hugdore County, Wisconsin. This is a peninsula that juts out into Lake Michigan, and it's dotted with these incredibly quaint villages, cherry orchards, and stunning lake views. The moment I crossed into Door County, it felt like my blood pressure dropped. The pace is slower, the people are friendly, and the scenery is just lovely. The charm of Door County is really in its small towns and villages, like Fish Creek, Ephraim, or Sister Bay. One of the things Door County is famous for is its cherry orchards. In the spring, they're a sea of white blossoms, and in the summer they're bursting with ripe red cherries. For those seeking active quiet, Door County has miles of bayside trails and several state parks, like Peninsula State Park. Door County is the kind of place you go to slow down, to savor the simple things. It's a reminder that peace doesn't always have to be found in the wild and remote. Sometimes it's in a slice of cherry pie by the lake. Now let's head back to the southwest, to a place that's got a different kind of magic. Taos, New Mexico. Nestled in the high desert at the foot of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Taos has this incredible blend of Native American history, Spanish colonial heritage, and a thriving artistic community. The light in Taos is legendary. Artists have been drawn to it for generations. One of the absolute must-sees is Taos Pueblo, a living Native American community, continuously inhabited for over 1,000 years. Beyond the Pueblo, the landscape itself is a source of tranquility. The Rio Grande Gorge, just a short drive from town, is spectacular. The artistic spirit of Taos is everywhere. From the historic Taos Society of Artists to the contemporary galleries that line the streets, art is woven into the fabric of the town. Taos is a place that nourishes the soul. It's a bit rugged, a bit mystical, and totally unforgettable. Alright, let's head to the northeast, to a place that's synonymous with vast wilderness and true solitude, the Adirondack Mountains in New York. We're talking 6 million acres of protected land, bigger than Yellowstone, Yosemite, Grand Canyon, Glacier, and Great Smoky Mountains National Parks combined. One of the iconic experiences here is Mirror Lake, right in the heart of Lake Placid. On a calm morning, the reflections of the surrounding mountains and the village are just picture perfect. For me, the ultimate Adirondack peace is found on the water, in a canoe or a kayak. There's something so meditative about paddling silently across a pristine lake, surrounded by forests. The Adirondacks are famous for their rustic, charming cabins, often tucked away by a lake or deep in the woods. The Adirondacks offer a deep, immersive kind of peace. It's about solitude, but not loneliness. If you're craving a true wilderness escape, the Adirondacks are an incredible choice. Let's jump to the Pacific Northwest, to a place of almost mythical beauty, the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State. This place is like 3 parks in one. You've got glacier-capped mountains, rugged Pacific coastline, and these incredible temperate rainforests. The Hoh Rainforest is one of the largest temperate rainforests in the US, and it's an absolute must experience. Walking the Hall of Mosses Trail, with giant Sitka spruce and western hemlock trees draped in these thick green curtains of moss is surreal. Then there's the coastline. The Olympic Peninsula boasts some of the most rugged and wild beaches in the country. Places like Rialto Beach or La Push are famous for their dramatic sea stacks, driftwood-strewn shores and powerful waves. Beyond the rainforest and the coast there are the Olympic Mountains themselves, offering alpine meadows, pristine lakes, and challenging hikes. The diversity of ecosystems in such a relatively small area is astounding. The Olympic Peninsula is for those who crave a deep immersion in diverse wild landscapes. It's a place where you can feel the ancient rhythms of the earth. It's a photographer's paradise, a nature lover's dream, and a soul searcher's sanctuary. Let's head back east, but to a different part of New York State. The Finger Lakes region. This area is all about rolling hills, charming towns, deep, slender lakes that look like fingers, hence the name. The lakes themselves are the heart of the region. There are 11 of them, each with its own personality. One of the absolute highlights is Watkins Glen State Park. This isn't just a park, it's a gorge. You walk along this 2-mile trail that descends through a narrow chasm, past 19 waterfalls, and then there are the vineyards. The Finger Lakes region is one of the premier wine-producing areas in the eastern U.S., particularly known for its Rieslings. The Finger Lakes region offers a peaceful escape that's both refined and deeply connected to nature. Let's hit the iconic California coast, focusing on Big Sur's legendary beauty and awe-inspiring scenery, where the Santa Lucia Mountains plunge into the Pacific, creating breathtaking coastal scenery. McWay Falls, an 80-foot waterfall, cascades onto a pristine beach. Big Sur isn't just about photo ops. State parks offer trails through redwood groves to panoramic viewpoints. Big Sur has a spiritual side. The new Camaldoli Hermitage offers retreats and quiet contemplation. Big Sur is a place of immense power and beauty. It inspires artists, writers, and seekers, an unforgettable stretch of coastline. Let's head to a truly unique spot in the Great Lakes, Mackinac Island, Michigan. The most famous thing about Mackinac Island? No cars. Transportation is by horse-drawn carriage, bicycle, or your own 2 feet. The absence of engine noise, the clip-clop of horses' hooves, the gentle whir of bicycle chains, it creates an atmosphere of peace and old-world charm. I rented a bike and circumnavigated the island on the M185, the only state highway in the nation that prohibits motor vehicles. One of the iconic landmarks is Arch Rock, a natural limestone arch that frames a beautiful view of the lake. Mackinac Island is famous for its fudge, and watching it being made on giant marble slabs is a tradition. Beyond the bustling Main Street, the interior of the island is surprisingly quiet and forested, with trails for hiking and biking. Mackinac Island offers a very specific kind of peaceful retreat. It's a perfect escape for families, couples, or anyone looking to experience a truly unique and tranquil destination. For our final peaceful retreat, we're heading back to North Carolina, but this time to the mountains, Asheville. Nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains, Asheville has this incredible vibe. It's artsy, it's outdoorsy, it's a little bit bohemian, and it's incredibly calming. One of the best ways to tap into Asheville's serene side is to get out into the surrounding Pisgah National Forest or along the Blue Ridge Parkway. Asheville is also renowned for its vibrant arts scene. The River Arts District, with its studios and galleries housed in former industrial buildings, is a fantastic place to wander. For a more structured dose of calm, Asheville has some beautiful Zen gardens and wellness centers. The North Carolina Arboretum just south of the city has stunning cultivated gardens, including a renowned bonsai collection and peaceful woodland trails. Asheville offers this wonderful balance. It's a lively, interesting city, but it's also deeply connected to the peace and quiet of the mountains. Whether you're seeking adventure in the mountains, inspiration in the arts, or just a chill place to unwind, Asheville delivers. It's a city that soothes the soul and sparks the imagination. So there you have it, 10 incredible spots across the USA, where you can genuinely find some peace, some quiet, some space to just be. From the desert vortexes of Sedona to the car-free charm of Mackinac Island, each one of these places offers a unique way to disconnect from the noise and reconnect with what truly matters. I've shared my experiences, the things that resonated with me, but the real magic happens when you go and discover these places for yourself. The world is a busy, demanding place, and it's more important than ever to consciously seek out moments of tranquility. Whether it's a grand adventure to a national park or just a quiet corner in your local green space, I encourage you to make that time. Explore, breathe, listen, let the quiet sink in. These retreats are out there, waiting. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Traveler's Toolkit for more travel tips and inspiration. See you in the next adventure. Keep exploring, keep seeking, and keep finding your peace.